The movie begins with Ashley and her mom Tracy. They are at her dad's funeral. Ashley takes pictures and her mom doesn't think it's right to do that. But she tells her it makes her feel closer to him. Days later, Ashley comes back home and realizes her mom is really in her thoughts. She then goes to her room. Marcus, her boyfriend, joins her. Together they open her letter from NYU and she has been accepted by the university. Both celebrate as she is over the top. Ashley then admits to him that her mom is still so sad. She wishes she meets someone soon to get her out of this state. That same night, at the other side of town, a man by the name of Jared is going through a dating site. He finds Tracy. It's a profile created by Ashley. Meanwhile, Ashley tells the good news to her mom. She feels bad and worries what will she do when she will be out of the house. She then offers her to try online dating, but Tracy doesn't want to do it. Minutes later, Ashley goes back to that dating site and gives up on doing it. The next day, she bumps into Jared in a coffee shop. They both start talking and getting to know each other. As the time goes on, he admits that he is single. Ashley jumps on the opportunity to inform him her mom is also single. She also realizes he is similar to her late dad, so she offers him to meet her mom. But Tracy isn't the type to believe in setup, so her daughter tells Jared that he needs to bump into her. One thing she doesn't know is that bumping into him today was not a coincidence. She will find out later. Ashley then tells him where will her mom be later this afternoon. He immediately goes there, bumps into and offers her a cup of tea. They end up spending the day together and at the end of it both of them kiss. The following weeks Ashley realizes her mom is happier. Tracy finally announces to her daughter she is seeing someone, Jared. She invites him over to meet her daughter. When he arrives, Ashley asks him if they should tell her mom how they really met, but he wants to save it for later. During lunch, Jared expresses how much he loves Tracy. At this moment, Phil enters. He is Tracy's business partner. It gets a little bit awkward as Jared gets jealous. He then leaves and Tracy walks him out. Ashley takes this moment to tell Jared they should tell her mom how they really met and set up the meeting. Jared promises to tell it to her this week. Days later, Ashley is in her room contemplating her photos of her late dad. Jared comes in out of nowhere scaring her. He tells her she should let go of her late dad, which makes her feel uncomfortable. The following day, Tracy announces to her daughter that Jared is moving in. Ashley thinks it's too soon. She is even more shocked learning they got married. The days that follow, Jared is taking over the father duties, which makes Ashley uncomfortable. One night, Jared convinces Tracy to let him transform Ashley's photo room into his office. Tracy shares that now she feels bad because she is not closer to Ashley anymore. She even has these weird migraines. The next day, Ashley tries to go inside her photo room, but she realizes Jared took over. She is heartbroken and confronts her mom, but Tracy ends up being on Jared's side. Ashley is destroyed and confesses to Marcus she should have never introduced him to her mom. She then realizes her card gets declined. At this moment, Jared walks in and tells her he put a limit on her bank account. Marcus is hearing the whole conversation as he is still on the phone. Jared then tells her, "I control you now. If you make me mad, you will be lucky to afford a college semester." The next day, Ashley realizes cops come to the house. Jared tells everyone that someone broke into his studio and stole many stuff. So the following day, Jared installs cameras around. Later that day, she goes to talk to her mom. She informs her that she believes Jared faked the robbery to get the insurance money as she found the stolen computer under their bed. She also reveals to her that he threatened her the other day. But Tracy doesn't think it was a big deal as Ashley keeps saying she is scared of him. She says she can't be in the middle of the two of them. Phil is observing this entire situation from far. He takes Ashley aside and tells her he made his researches. It appears Jared is using an app to gather personal information on Ashley and Tracy. Later that night, Tracy tells Jared what her daughter told her. He says he never threatened her. He then reveals that he thinks Ashley is the one who broke into his studio. He also shows camera footage of Ashley stealing from his wallet, but he didn't mention the fact that it was him who told her to grab some money out of it. Phil then texts Tracy that they need to meet. He found out things about Jared. But Jared is the one who sees the messages, asks him for his address and heads there. Phil is shocked to see him instead of Tracy. He wants to call the cops. but Jared pushes him down the stairs. Tracy then confronts Ashley about the money. She tries to tell her mom Jared is lying, but she sides with her husband. Minutes later, Ashley figures out Jared's ex-wife committed suicide. They were together for only 1 year and Jared sold all her asset. Jared then hears this conversation with Marcus. The next day, police arrives and tells them that they had a report that someone is selling drugs from this house. They start searching and find drugs in Ashley's room. They put handcuffed on her while Jared is convincing Tracy that her daughter is drug dealer. Minutes later, Tracy tells her daughter to go move with Marcus. She also announces that Phil is dead. Ashley thinks it was not an accident, but Tracy kicks her out. She moves with Marcus and tells him she is convinced Jared killed Phil. Marcus believes Jared is out of their league, they need help. Meanwhile, Jared keeps giving those weird drinks to Tracy. While she is dizzy, he makes her sign something online. The next day, Jared goes to meet with Jessica, a home buyer who works with Tracy. Meanwhile, Ashley and Marcus go to visit Marcus's cousin. They find out Jared's old wife had the something in her system, same symptoms as Tracy is having now. They also find out that he owns the house now, but if he divorces Tracy or something happened to her, he will own everything. Ashley then put 2 and 2 together and realizes Jared matched with Tracy on the site. Also, then meeting at the coffee shop was no coincidence. She then heads to see Jared. She tries to convince she won't try to create any more issues. He then welcomes her back to the family. Tracy is happy to see her. Meanwhile, Marcus takes a video of Jessica taking pictures outside. He sends it to Ashley, who sends it to Tracy. One night, Ashley proposed they sell this house, which is what Jared was planning. Tracy isn't happy with that, especially realizing Jessica was there to find out the value of the house. The next day, Tracy goes to confront Jessica, who is confused. She reveals that Tracy is no longer the decision maker and that she should talk to Jared. She rushes back home and confronts him. He tells her they should divorce and shows her that the papers are ready. Tracy then realizes he owns everything and he is having an affair with Jessica. But at this moment, she informs him of a detail he forgot. They need a witness to make this ownership transfer to him valid. Tracy then realizes Jared has been drugging her for months. Jared then appears with a taser and Marcus saves them. But Jared knocks him out. He plans on killing Ashley and Tracy, making look like an accident. Tracy then jumps on him, making him slip and fall on a speaker. He is finished. The movie ends with Ashley heading to college with Marcus and her mom wishing her luck. A new neighbor moves in and introduces himself to Tracy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check out other movie summaries we have on our channel.